Oh, who saved us?
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
You take a look at Gobert. He's collecting plenty of votes and could break into the Western Conference's top 10.
Yeah, I know he wants to climb the list a little bit, but no denying that those are all very talented guys up above him.
So with the starting lineups locked in and All-Star Weekend right around the corner, we hope you'll join us for all the action right here on 2K Sports. So the Houston starting five. Jalen Green is out there with Thompson. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the three. Now here's Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Off target with a jump hook. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too. And attacking with reckless abandon, somehow Thompson able to get through.
Houston shooting their first foul shot of the night. This is that grinded out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, BA. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Green gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Eason. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Conley. Pass to McDaniels. The three-pointer off the mark. Eason up top. Reed defending. And here's Green from the arc. Edwards pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Reed with it. Now Gobert. And there's the call on Ben Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. Reed for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, Naz Reid aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Green finds Şengün. From the arc. And there's Thompson on the assist by Şengün. Thompson's got 5 now.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
From 13, and it's in there. Green's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, good shot. I mean, Green makes it look easy.
Reed passes to Conley. Back to Reed. And he drops it in from the low post. Reed's gotten his second bucket.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Şengün. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They traveled to Houston last time they faced the Rockets. Came away with a win.
They really scrapped out a win last time. Foul trouble on the other side helped them immensely.
Oh, no doubt. Playing aggressively, forcing the action, that often works in your favor, and it did the last time around.
2 points. That one goes.
Along with everything he can do in the paint, Şengün's mid-range game provides some pop as well.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. He's checked in for Mike Conley. And taking a look at the last 10 games, these are the teams that have attacked the offensive glass and been rewarded for their efforts. Number 1, Houston.
This squad's been attacking the offensive glass with a ton of energy lately, and it's paid off with a nice pile of second chance points.
Edwards looking it over. Outside McDaniels. Five to shoot, puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Brooks the pass to Green. And here's Şengün. And Gobert with a block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
Minnesota again missing. And Brooks has got the ball here for Houston. Trailing by 2. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
That's good from Eason. Well, Doris, if you're a Wolves fan, you really have to enjoy the present.
Well, think about it. 56-26 last year, their second best record ever. A 3 seed in the West, also their second best ever. As long as they have the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, that team should be a factor in the West.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Minnesota's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. McDaniels passes to Reed. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Minnesota shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
Third team foul. At the line for 1, McDaniels.
And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
All right, players, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
Houston making some changes. Landale's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Whitmore comes in for Eason. And Tate is subbed in for Brooks. Here's Green. He's coming off a 13-point game against Brooklyn.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
It's blocked by Gobert.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota?
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are, staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And the basket by Edwards.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Now here's Green, covered by Alexander Walker to end the run. And it's Green missing.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Rockets trail by 8. Inside. Here's Thompson. Nice D from Reed.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
Man, they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. 4 on the clock. Thompson. And he gets it to go from the high post. Thompson's got 7. The Timberwolves lead by 8. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Minnesota with some changes. Garza's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for McDaniels. Pass to Dillingham. Clark outside. Takes the 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Back to Tate. Landale with a screen. And it's Tate off the drive. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, that's almost an impossible screen to fight through, and he gets a wide-open look because of it.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Shepard, he's checked in for Thompson.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. And Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men, Doris.
He has, BA, and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the three-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
Yeah, Shepard has a knack of getting his teammates open looks.
Here's Dillingham. He's scoreless. Here's the pick. Takes a 3. That shot missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low. Outside Tate. Launches a 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Dillingham. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Hey guys, arguably the most exciting move on draft night was the Wolves trading up to acquire Rob Dillingham with the number 8 pick. Dillingham is known as the top shot creator in this rookie class, but defense has been something to keep an eye on. So where better to go than an elite defensive team that needed just another player to take them over the top offensively. The Wolves look at Rob Dillingham as the potential point guard of the future to replace Mike Conley Jr., guys.
A big test. Shams, thank you. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. Good on both. Dillingham was the 6th man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
Here's Landale. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The shot's good.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Now here's Gobert. They're leading by 8. Outside, Green. It's Tate on the wing. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots. Tate.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Second free throw, no good. Minnesota leading by 7. Outside Reed. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Reed sets a screen. Fires it. No good with a jumper from the wing. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back after this word. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Rockets trail by 7. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Also Mike Conley out there. Rudy Gobert is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Clark in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Back to Conley. Fires the three. On target from range. Conley's got 7 points.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Thompson passes to Brooks. Again, Houston.
Offensively, Brooks can be just relentless, constantly looking for chances to get his team points.
Clark outside. That three's off the mark. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 6-point game. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks the tray. He's got 10.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Clark. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Thompson. Right side Whitmore. Back to Thompson. Oh, he tries a three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. To the paint. Şengün with a steal. Pass to Shepherd. Back comes Houston in transition. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. The Timberwolves lead by 3. To the inside. The kick out to Edwards. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple!
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, BA, because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Alperen Şengün.
Through the last 10 games, we've seen his rebounding numbers start to slide. He's not being as aggressive on the glass, not like he was earlier on in the season. He needs to get that fire back.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And that one's good. Whitmore.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Conley. He has 7. Pass to Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Picked by Gobert. Offensive rebound. And here's Edwards outside. He buries it from 3. Edwards has got 12.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Back to Thompson. Şengün, a screen on Edwards. Thompson, no good.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Conley passes to Edwards. The contact, not enough to bother Gobert at the rim.
How about the finish through contact by Rudy Gobert? Wow.
Pass to Brooks. The 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Clark with it. Outside Edwards. 3-pointer. Oh, the response. Edwards, a 3 of his own.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
The 3 from Thompson. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot. When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Şengün, the screen. And here's Thompson for three. Gets the three ball to go. Thompson's got 6 here in the quarter.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Conley. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Houston.
Rocket substitution. Number 4, Jalen Green.
Clark, the pass to Alexander Walker. Puts it up. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Şengün, a screen on Conley. And it's Green missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 12 points.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here's Green.
Oh, wow. And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Pass to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Fires from the wing. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Now here's Şengün. To the middle. Here's Green. Green in the lane. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Landale's checked in for Houston. Tate comes in for Brooks. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Saturday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at the Suns matchup, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
And he knocks down the first one.
There is simply no substitute for what Jaden McDaniels gives you on the defensive end every night. This guy is elite.
And both free throws good for McDaniels. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
The shot by Conley, no good. Rockets trail by 10. Inside. Pass to Green. Here's Landale, defended by Gobert. Knocked away. It's an even 3-on-3 break. 13 feet out. Now Conley. Outside McDaniels. Fires from deep. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Houston has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Back to Green. Pass to Tate. Reed with it. Tate picks him up defensively. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Outside, Green. And finished off by Tate.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Tate against McDaniels. Pure from three-point range. McDaniels got 16 points.
Yeah, McDaniels really trying to become consistent with that jump shot.
Pass to Tate. To the middle. Landale. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Some changes for Minnesota. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Clark comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. And the free throw, no good. Minnesota leading by 12. Pass to Reed. Shoots. Rockets with a rebound. To the paint. Here's Whitmore. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Dillingham. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Alexander Walker. And they get it back. Here's Dillingham. From downtown, it's hauled in by Landale. Landale's got 4 rebounds now. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. 5th best, Minnesota.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Here's Dillingham. Clark outside. From outside the arc, nails it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Here's Tate. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Pass to Alexander Walker. 4-3 to the left wing. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Dillingham's got 5 points.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Picked by Tate. Here's Thompson on the money from 12 feet away.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Dillingham. He's got 5. And here's Clark for 3. It's hauled in by Landale. Landale's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Clark against Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Hey, puts up a 3. No good that time. And so that's the end of the first half. It's Minnesota leading by 14. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings. First, let's get into the power rankings for our suits. Kenny, those are some nice-looking slacks you have on. Don't they come in your size?
Oh, okay, Ernie, I see what you're doing here. But I'm not taking that from the bow tie bandit.
Ernie, take it easy on Kenny. We know those pants are keeping those knees in place.
Okay, I'm out of here.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
While it's been a stampede in transition, they'll run it right down your throat if you let them. I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to give you a compliment, just like you, Jet, in the blink of an eye.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. They've got Tari Eason, Amen Thompson out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Dylan Brooks, and it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Outside McDaniels. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets trail by 11. On the wing, Thompson, guarded by Edwards. Thompson passes to Eason. Outside, Green. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that'll wrap up what has been a 5-game homestand for them.
You can see that defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor, he'll get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Conley.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
And Conley drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Outside Eason. And here's Thompson for 3. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 13. And he lobs it up. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Pass to Green. Green, one at the D.
And this is why Green's guys encourage him to attack, because it puts the defenses in compromising situations.
First trip to the line for him here. No good on the free throw.
Missing at the line can be contagious. Unfortunately for them, it's been a season-long issue.
And the second free throw is good.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
Outside McDaniels. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
1 shot.
At the line for 1. Jaden McDaniels.
Free throw good, McDaniels. Rockets trail by 15. Green for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Outside McDaniels. Reed, the screen on Brooks. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
Here's Edwards. He's got 17. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Here's Conley. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Conley's got 16 points now.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Şengün, the screen. Plenty of room to knock down that one. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Outside Reed. Back to Conley. Pass to Reed. The kick out to Edwards. Three-pointer off the mark. Rockets trail by 15. It's Thompson, high post. 17 points in the game. Here's Brooks. Minnesota with a rebound.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Conley. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Conley's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, this guy could have powered on the interior, but goes to the floater game. This is one of his specialties.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Thompson scanning the floor. Şengün, a screen on Edwards. Thompson shot is off. Minnesota leading by 17. Here's McDaniels. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
What a bonus when Jaden McDaniels is humming a little bit on the offensive end.
Pass to Thompson. Şengün, a screen on Edwards. Thompson's shot is off.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Shepard, he's checked in for Thompson. And both free throws good for McDaniels. Here's Shepard. Pass to Şengün. Over to the left wing. Here's Green. He takes it in, and he comes up with a bucket. Green's got 17.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Outside McDaniels. The three is up. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The Timberwolves lead by 22. Conley finds Gobert. And here's Edwards. Green covering. Picked by Gobert. From deep, Conley. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Şengün, a screen on Edwards. And here's Green from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's back to Daniels. Picked by Gobert. From deep. McDaniels can't hit.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
To the inside. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Right side read. It's rebounded by Şengün. And Brooks has got the ball here for Houston. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
It's time for dance time. If you see the top of the big screen, and you know what to do, know what to do. Keep on dancing.
So for the Rockets, Landale's checked in for Alperen Şengün, and it's Cam Whitmore in for Green. Here's Alexander Walker. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Edwards for three. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The ball's knocked loose. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. Up and in on the layup. Alexander Walker's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Pass to Whitmore. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Minnesota. McDaniels with it, defended by Eason. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Well, the Rockets shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Shepherd. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Grant, soft touch, but hard-nosed. That's Reed Shepherd.
Yeah, B.A. His shooting alone makes him a pro. But his tenacity, toughness, and commitment to his overall game give him a chance to make him a star. Yeah, when I watch Reed Shepherd play, I'm sometimes reminded of John Stockton. The type of handle and the way he goes to the cup, quicker and more athletic than he appears. You know, I know that's big shoes to fill, but I just like the similarities and the intensity.
The Rockets shooting just 36% in the third. Landale, the pass to Eason. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Houston, here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference. And of course the Timberwolves, behind 4.5 games.
When I look at the Rockets, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Back to Brooks. Here's Whitmore. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Here's Shannon. Still no points. And the layup is good off the glass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Shepard. The shot comes out. Here's Shannon. Pass to Dillingham. Down low. Here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by Houston. Whitmore's got his 4th rebound in this one. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. Şengün checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Eason. Minnesota shooting nearly 60% from the floor in the 3rd. Pass to McDaniels. Here we have the 2K leaderboard breaking down the top blockers in the league last month. The 4th spot held by Rudy Gobert.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, McDaniels. Clark is checked in for the Timberwolves. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. And both free throws good for McDaniels. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Brooks outside. Back to Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Mike Conley.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
That free throw no good. Good on the second one. Minnesota's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Here's Dillingham. And that one's good. Dillingham's got 7.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
There's 1:17 left in the 3rd quarter. Thompson in the post. Clark covers. Just 4 to shoot. From the high post. And he gets the bucket. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Gobert with a screen on Brooks. McDaniels from long range.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Outside Whitmore. Takes a 3. Sinks it from distance. He's got 12.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
17 seconds left in the third. Dillingham with the bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Yep, that one goes. Thompson's got 21.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
It's been all about Jaden McDaniels for the Timberwolves. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. More 2K action in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. In at forward, Edwards and McDaniels. Mike Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Reed in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Thompson. Green, the pass to Eason. Thompson outside. Minnesota with a rebound. Now Edwards. Pass to Conley. And here's Alexander Walker. Now Reed, defended by Şengün. Got it.
Boy, Naz Reed able to concentrate and finish despite incredible defense.
Green, the pass to Eason. Conley against Green. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. Green's got 13 in the second half.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Outside Reed, 3-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
This has always been an aspect of Naz Reed's game, the ability to spread the floor from 3.
Thompson outside. Outside Eason. To the paint. Stolen by Conley. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Whitmore with it. He's picked up by Conley. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
And that one misses. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Poked loose and stolen by Green. Inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside.
And I love when Şengün is aggressive inside, making the D foul him right there.
Second team foul. 2 shots. Şengün.
That one's off. And you look at the development of AI. How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts? Maybe even the negotiation of the next CBA. Truth is, we really don't know. What we do know, it's coming fast.
Yeah, Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
Edwards, a pass to Alexander Walker. From deep, Conley drills it from deep. Conley's got 12 points in just the second half.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Back to Green. Şengün, a screen on Conley. Green for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. It's tipped. Here's Edwards. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Edwards has got 25 points in the game.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Here's Şengün. Oh, sweet move. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Now here's Edwards, defended by Thompson. Edwards, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Now here's Green. Thompson, a screen on Conley. Green against Conley. And it's Green missing. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There are some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Free throw good, McDaniels. And both free throws good for McDaniels. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Brooks outside. Back to Green from the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Reed's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Conley passes to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Man, Naz Reed not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Brooks from outside. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Oh, wasted no time on that one. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Outside Eason fires the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Outside, Alexander Walker. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Alexander Walker's got 10 points in just the second half. Back to Green. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, good physical play from the big man. Şengün refused to be stopped.
Doris, this has been a good few years for teams from small markets, don't you think?
I certainly do, Brian. I mean, think about some of the most exciting players we have in the league. They're young, but they are captivating. Victor Wembanyama in San Antonio, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in Oklahoma City. Giannis has been in Milwaukee his entire career. The list goes on.
Minnesota has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Gobert passes to Edwards. Fades and shoots. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Edwards. Edwards has got his 6th assist of the night. Outside, Green. Thompson gets a good look. Cash money on the open jump shot. Thompson's got 23.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Outside Reed for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Green. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Pass to Reed. Releases. The shot by Conley, no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And that one's good for Brooks.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Outside Conley. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And here's Edwards. Shoots over Şengün. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Edwards has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Gobert against Şengün. Over Gobert. And it's Houston scoring again.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players' union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them. And some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Brooks finds Eason. Over Reed. Back to Brooks. Down low. Şengün passes to Green. Şengün, a screen on Conley. Count it. Good. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
Using the pick there, Green saw the opening and let it fly.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Brooks defending. Reed for three. Brooks with the rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Şengün, the screen. Here's Thompson. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Anthony Edwards.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Now here's Thompson from 8 feet, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Thompson against Edwards. Off with the layup. Green against Conley. Outside, Green. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.